All right, let's talk about Scottie Pippen. All right, now I moved to Chicago in 1995 to work for the First National Bank of Chicago.
I didn't know that.
And at the time, I got to go to all the Bulls games. And
What year was it?
95.
Okay.
I was there like 95 to 97, something like that. And I was at the game when Jordan came back. I was actually at the Bulls arena. And I just to see them out at night, and Rodman had just come in and he was owning this club. And so it was crazy.
It was a good time back then.
It was a good time back then, and it was epic. And then, of course, with the documentary, The Last Dance, we really got to learn more about who Scottie was as a person. Tell me what you've done with Scottie, because this is really interesting, because you threw a word at me about a month ago on one of our calls. You said, Brian, fidgetal, you said. So tell me, what did you do with Scottie and what's happening?
Yeah, well, Scottie's a good example too. He came to us after seeing our work. His agent at WME, William Marson Dever, knew of us. I used to be a WME client as a producer. And he wanted to create an NFT sneaker line. Now, where was this coming from? Scottie had his own sneaker deal. He was an ambassador for Nike for years. Had all kinds of sneakers that came out with them. And again, we've got a lot of calls from talent, IP, wanting to, they see our work, they're like, I want to partner with you. But if it's not coming from a place of authenticity, of passion and real genuineness, it's going to be tough. But because Scott, he knew nothing of Web3. He just knew the world and saw sneakers and was a sneakerhead, was someone who was, again, a Nike ambassador. So said, what would that be like for me on the blockchain? Wasn't like, Scottie Pippen doesn't need it for the money. He makes plenty of money, and he's made plenty of money. That doesn't mean he doesn't want to make more or be successful. But I think a lot of this is about getting into a new area, getting into a new space. So because we knew at Orange Comet that we were going to be getting into the digital, and we can talk about that, the physical and digital world in a big way with our corrupted, and we'll talk about that, it was something that was interesting to us as well. Now, Scottie had no idea what the sneaker design would look like in the world of Web3. He left that to us, and we then bounced ideas off of him. So we thought we had something and thought we were going to be successful with him. We never thought that we would, after the Tony Hopkins success in 7 minutes, we broke a record on OpenSea, the platform where, the leading marketplace, right? We sold Scottie Pippen, we sold 1,000 sneakers. Every shoe was different. Every one was a different digital design. No two are alike. We dropped him in December. Again, bear market, crypto winter. We sold him out in 77 seconds. I thought there was a glitch when I was watching it happen, unfold in real time. But again, when we went out on the road with Scottie, and Scottie and I started doing some interviews in press, and we went on places like the Complex, which is an online YouTube channel and for sneakerheads. He was able to speak from a place of authenticity. The NFT collection became an organic part of the conversation. And that was what's so critical here. So we can talk more about the specifics of the collection itself, because there is a physical product. His number's 33. So of the 1,000 shoes, 33 people randomly are getting a real world Scottie Pippen sneaker from the NFT itself. And that's where you're seeing the world of digital and fashion go, where they're blending physical and blending digital, and those worlds are colliding and connecting in wonderful ways. And that's what we're able to do with Scottie.
And the community, they know if there's a connection to the creator, and they can tell Scottie is not just creating something to just sell as many as he can and move on. He really is passionate. And in this space, that creator community connection is so crucial.
No one wants the money grab. If they feel like they're going for a money grab, then they know you're just in it and you're out. And by the way, there are a lot of people. There are these, day traders and flippers in this space. I'm looking to take the speculative play out of NFTs and Web3. I don't like it. I hate it. In fact, I can't stand it. I don't think this is about making money. If you want to make money as a day trader flipper, fine. But my goal as the CEO of Orange Comet is not to try and make you money, believe it or not. My goal is to create something that blows you away. Apple doesn't sit there and say, how do we go make our stockholders, our shareholders money? They say, how do we make a phone that is so amazing that it changes the world, which then in turn makes their shareholders money? And that is my goal as CEO of Orange Comet. How do we make a product? How do we put something out that's so amazing that engages you? And that's exactly where it was with Scotty. We said, let's put something out that is so great, so spectacular, so cool, so dynamic in its design and its function. And when I say function, every one of those NFT sneakers is a digital asset that's game ready. What do I mean by that? You can take a Scottie Pippen sneaker right now and flex your mod in Grand Theft Auto, as an example. You can wear that sneaker in the game, drive around, do whatever you want, and you're in a Scottie Pippen sneaker that you bought as an NFT from us. That's what I'm talking about. NFTs are a basement floor to a much bigger play for us.
Yeah, and I've seen those NFTs being worn by somebody in Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And like you said, you get physical sneaker, and I think a small percentage of those people actually get to hang out with Scotty.
They do. Well, the utility in the community is an exciting part of Web3 and NFTs. And you're seeing that. There is this, it's a way of, again, engaging fans, bringing them into a world where you're sharing thoughts, ideas, experiences together. So in the Scottie Pippen and in the Anthony Hopkins, by the way, we're about to do
Zoom calls with Anthony.
Yeah,
right?
you do it.
Tony.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing a Zoom call with. How amazing is it to buy into an NFT, come into the community, and then do a Zoom call, which I was part of, with these fans for the Anthony Hopkins, or in Scottie Pippen's case, play around the golf with him. These are things that money can't buy, opportunities. And I think that's the exciting part of NFTs and Web3 is you want to try and create those things that it's just, you can't buy this. You just become part of it and hope that it falls into the larger picture of what the community that you're building is all about.
So epic. All right, I'm going to play the video, the mothership one from Scotty.
Yeah.
And then we'll play the shoe one.
Again, all in 3D digital design in-house.
Okay, so this is all 3D digital design in-house.
Everything we make is only in-house. This is all an in-house team that we do.
All right, here it is. Check it out. So we saw the mothership here. Yeah. I guess this is kind of the start of what you might be doing with Scotty.
Yeah. Well, we like to, I guess
setting the scene a little bit.
I was going to say.
Fascinating.
Because it's my TV and film background and approach to Web3, which is how do we put out a trailer, a teaser?
Right.
How do you get people to get excited about what you're doing? And because I'm so proud of our work that Dante and our creative team are doing and the way we approach things, we put a teaser out first. And that mothership is the teaser. It's the shoe being constructed through this, gel and robotic arms and these beautiful boxes, these shoe boxes, these futuristic boxes that we design that take off out of the mothership and enter the galaxy. which is, again, telling a story. The way I approach all of our NFT and Web3 projects is, I'm a storyteller. You're a storyteller. So why should it be any different in NFTs and Web3? We should be telling stories. There's a beginning, middle, and end. There's a beginning, middle, and end to the NFTs we're doing. That's our approach. It's not like, you can't just do something that's cool or looks cool. There's got to be a purpose to it. It's got to fit into something larger. So that mothership piece is the story in a small little 50-second form.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I am just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.